Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation today on the corrosion of oil pipeline, a case study of the Niger Delta region in Nigeria. My name is Victor Udokoro and I'll be discussing this topic with you today. Corrosion of oil pipe Corrosion of oil pipeline in the Niger Delta region has continued unabated for a number of years and it tends to affect the ecosystem of this environment, ranging from the effect it has on the soil, the effect it has on water and the air quality. And according to the International Standard Organization, looking at parameters such as environmental management system and environmental impact assessment, they are usually put in place to, protect protect the environment from any harm from oil and gas spill. And according to the EIS report, as environmental impact statement, they are put in place to be able to guide the regulator on what to do in order to approve a project or not to approve of the project with the plan to follow up on this project to be able to check if the project is executed in a manner that protects the environment from harm. But in the case of the Niger Delta region, we tend to see that there's a significant environmental impact resulting from this devastating effect of oil and gas spill on this environment, and that now tends to begin to beg the question on the fact that whether all these ERS reports are an approval seeking process or just approval seeking exercises. Next, we're going to discuss the chemistry of oil pipeline corrosion. And corrosion attack on metal is an electrochemical process in which current tends to leave the anodic side of the structure, enter the cathodic side of the structure through the presence of an electrolyte. And corrosion of oil pipelines occur in both the external and internal surfaces of the pipeline. And the external corrosion occurs due to the interaction of the steel pipeline with soil or seawater environment, leading to the current flowing from the pipeline to the topsoil. And internal corrosion occurs due to the presence of colonies of bacteria, dissolved carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide in water. Water is present in the upstream oil and gas pipeline from reservoir wells alongside hydrocarbon and condensate water that forms due to the temperature drop from below the dew point. Therefore, the presence of carbon dioxide causes general and localized forms of corrosion. As you can see, various forms of corrosion that tend to form on this image, like pitting and all forms of corrosion. And I'm looking at this equation below, you tend to see that H2O tends to combine with CO2 tends to form a carbonic acid, and the presence of this carbonic acid contributes to the polarization of pipelines. Leading to various forms of corrosion, and also H2O is also undergoes chemical reaction with metal in an aerobic environment. Looking at this equation of the formula, you tend to see that H2S and H2SO4 tend to, which are reaction product, tends to contribute to chemical and electrochemical corrosion processes of this pipeline. Also look at the environmental impact of this corrosion of oil spill. We tend to see that corrosion-induced oil spill tend to make the soil very infected, tend to affect agricultural plant and everything that's implanted on the soil. And also water bodies are not left out because they have been contaminated, affecting the aquatic life and endangering human health as well. Therefore, the air quality also affected from this oil spill due to the release of volatile organic compounds. Also fine particulate matter and greenhouse gases, which affect climate change and also affect our respiratory system as well. Looking at the economic impact also, corrosion of oil pipeline or the oil spill in the environment tend to affect the local and national economies and also tend to reduce the property values in the environment, tend to deter tourism in all those regions. And also cleanup exercises are usually quite expensive and time consuming, leading to a lot of downtime for the companies as well. And the high cost of this cleanup exercise is making it difficult for the companies to clean it, and that tends to blame the push the result to blame game by blaming the sabotage or third-party criminal activities. We can also see that in conclusion, we're trying to see that crude oil spill from pipelines affect all stakeholders, both the oil companies that are running the wells, the local community where the wells are being domiciled, and also government as well. And cleanup exercises are usually quite expensive. They run into billions of dollars. Therefore, addressing this oil spill in this environment tends to involve a whole lot of collaboration between stakeholders, and rigorous maintenance activities and improved cleanup strategies can help solve this. Therefore, this case tends to highlight the urgent need to address the devastating environmental impact of this pipeline corrosion in the Niger Delta region. These are my references used in this work and further, thank you.